Okay, so I just recently got what looks like the world's smallest little mixer. It's called the Rolls Stereo Mini Mixer. It has 4 RCA inputs and 1 RCA output, controlled by 4 little volume faders, and it is passive. It's not active, it doesn't take a power source. The reason why I got it is because it's a really small form factor and it's an easy solution for me to combine multiple sources together and to be mixed out of one output, since my DJ controller doesn't really have any stereo inputs into it. Now, there was something that I stopped to think to myself because of the fact that this is a passive mixer. Since it's passive, not only does signal flow from the inputs to the outputs, but it could also flow from output back to input, or where they're designated. So if I wanted to take one source and then spread them to 4 different outputs, I could actually do that. So on the back of my DDJ-SB3, there is only one set of stereo RCA outputs for your master. There's no booth output. But now check out what I can do with this little mixer and just using the one output out of my DJ controller. So you take the RCA cable that's connected to the output of the DJ controller, and you plug the other end into the output, yes, the output of the mini mixer. So now the plug that's labeled output is actually working as an input. Now on channel 1, I'm going to plug the RCAs that are going to my main speakers. So right now I don't have a pair of speakers that can act as my booth monitor, but I do have a headphone amplifier. So my headphones that are connected to it will be our pretend booth monitor. So we're going to take the wire that goes to the quote-unquote booth monitor and put it in channel 3. So essentially, the output, the labeled output, is actually the input coming from the DJ controller. And then channel 1 is actually an output going to the main speakers. And channel 3 is an output going to the booth monitors. And each one, you can control the volume independently. You don't have to reach around the back of a booth monitor to control the volume. It's just right here at your fingertips. So I'm going to turn the master to about 2 o'clock, and I'm going to play a song on channel 1. So now the mixer has an output. So what's going to happen is, when I turn up channel 1 on the mini mixer, the main speakers, you should be able to hear. And then when I turn up channel 3, you should be able to hear the booth monitors. So let's turn up channel 1. So now when I turn up channel 3, so basically with this $50 device, I took my DJ controller that does not have a booth monitor output, and I basically created a way to have a separate master and booth output with independent volume controls. So $50 on Amazon right here.